What if I told you that in the Dominican Republic, someone making $1,200 a month could be considered middle class, but in New York, that wouldn't even cover rent? Today, we're breaking down real salaries in the Dominican Republic: low income, middle income, and high income. We'll look at actual job examples, what they pay in Dominican pesos, and what that means in the US dollar. And if you're thinking about retiring or moving or investing in the DR, this is information you need to understand. So let's get into it. First, quick context. The Dominican Republic operates in Dominican pesos. The exchange rate fluctuates, but for easy math, think roughly 60 pesos equals $1. Also, salaries vary depending on public versus private sector, tourism versus local industry, Santo Domingo versus rural areas, and educational level and experience. Now let's break it down. You have your low income in the Dominican Republic, which averages 15,000 to 25,000 pesos per month. That's approximately 250 to 420 US dollars. This is considered working class income. Examples of low income positions are supermarket cashiers, security guards, hotel housekeepers, construction laborers, call center entry level Spanish agents, and public school assistant staff. For example, a hotel housekeeper in Punta Cana might earn around 18,000 to 22,000 pesos per month. A security guard may earn 16,000 to 20,000 pesos. Now here's the reality. Most Dominicans earning in this range live with family, share housing, use public transportation, and budget very carefully. It's not luxury living, it's survival income. This is important for expats to understand, because when foreigners move to the DR and pay $1,000+ in rent, they're often earning more than many locals. Second, the middle class income in the Dominican Republic average range is 30,000 to 80,000 pesos per month. That's approximately 500 to 1,300 US dollars. This is what many would consider middle class, especially in Santo Domingo or Santiago. Examples of middle class positions: registered nurse, police officer, public school teacher, a bank employee, office administrator, experienced bilingual call center agent, and a small business owner. For example, a registered nurse in private hospital may earn 35,000 to 60,000 pesos a month. A bilingual call center employee working for a US company could earn 40,000 to 70,000 pesos, and a government employee with years of service around 45,000 to 65,000 pesos. Now here's where it gets interesting. Someone making 60,000 pesos per month in Santo Domingo can rent a modest apartment, own a used car, have private health care, and possibly travel locally. But they are not considered wealthy. They are stable, not rich. Now 3, high income in the Dominican Republic, that averages 100,000 to 300,000 pesos per month. That's approximately 1,700 to 5,000 US dollars. Now this is upper middle class and wealthy territory in the DR. Examples of high income positions: doctors at private practices, specialized surgeons, corporate executives, hotel managers, and major resorts, engineers and multi-international companies, successful business owners, real estate developers, and lawyers with established firms. For example, a specialist doctor in Santo Domingo can earn 150,000 to 300,000 pesos a month. A resort general manager in Punta Cana, 200,000 pesos a month. An executive working at an international company could exceed 300,000 per month. At this income level, lifestyle changes dramatically. Gated communities, new SUV or luxury vehicle, international travel, private bilingual schools, multiple properties. Now here's the key in the DR. Earning 3,000 per month puts you in a very different class than earning 3,000 per month in New York. Cost of living changes everything. If you're retiring in the Dominican Republic, like I plan to this year, understanding salary levels gives you perspective. If your U.S. pension or Social Security is $2,000 and $3,000 per month, you're technically earning more than a large percentage of the Dominican workforce. Now, that doesn't mean you live flashy, but it means you have leverage, you have options, you have stability, and that's why the DR is attractive for retirement. But remember, respect the local economy and don't compare it unfairly to the U.S. system. Different country, different structure, and different cost base. So here's the breakdown. Low income $250 to $420 a month, middle income $500 to $1,300 a month, and high income $1,700 to $5,000 a month. And where you land depends on education, industry, and location. If you found this helpful and you're thinking about moving or retiring in the DR, drop a comment below and tell me, what income level do you think you need to live comfortably? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Dominican Gringo community. See you in the next one.